Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Tarot Adventure. My name is Robin and I'm very happy to have you here today for another pick a card reading. So first of all, I would like to thank all of the new subscribers as well as the old ones who have been here since the start of the channel. I'm so glad that you decided to join me here again today. I know you are all really lovely people, so I'm very grateful for your presence and for your support. Thank you again so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not do so right now? I post pick a card readings every week and I'm sure that you will very much enjoy your stay. I always try to keep my readings positive and uplifting, but I am also always honest and transparent because I know how important it is for you to gain clarity and to have the confidence to persist and stay true to your chosen path. So, with that being said, let me introduce you to today's topic. The question we are asking today is, what would your person say if they drunk, called, or texted you? Alright, so what would they tell you without any filters on, without any kind of self-censorship, which we are all guilty of doing in some circumstances. But we want to know what your person is thinking and how they're truly feeling. And what exactly would they tell you if they called you drunk? Alright, because the holiday season is coming. For those of you who live in the US, there will be Thanksgiving parties, also a lot of Christmas and New Year parties all around the world. So I'm pretty sure that there will be quite a few opportunities in the near future for your person to perhaps get drunk and maybe make some unexpected confessions. Okay, so with that being said, let me introduce you to the three groups that we have today. So for group one, we have the card Woman Holding a Coin. I will again, as usual, provide close-ups of all of the cards as well as the objects that I have prepared for you. So card number 42, Woman Holding a Coin, as well as this earring. Okay, so that's group one. For group two, we have card number 23, all tied up. Okay, and also for group two, we have this ring. Okay, so that is group two. And group three has card number 15, Appreciation, and also the bracelet. So, these are the three groups. If you haven't decided already, you can take a moment to pause the video. Remember to listen to your intuition. It's usually your first instinct that is right in this case. So I will take this moment to cleanse the energy for all of the groups. So if you're still here by this point, you can take a deep breath, relax, open your heart, beautiful. So, all timestamps will be provided below. Please go ahead and check those out right now. There will be timestamps for the card shuffle as well as for the direct channel message. Because today I will be channeling in first person, I do want to lay out all of the cards on the table before I begin. So there will be one timestamp for the shuffle as well as one timestamp for the channeled message. Okay, I just felt like I would mention that so that there is no confusion. So go ahead and click the timestamp below and I will see you in your own group's reading. Okay, bye! Hello group 1 and welcome to your reading. So today you chose card number 42, woman holding a coin. And I will place it right here for you. You also chose the beautiful earring. Okay. And this will be the card draw portion of the video. So this may take a little while. I want to lay all of the cards on the table before I begin. You are welcome to join me, but if you're only interested in the direct channeled message from your person, then you can go ahead and click the second timestamp for your group, and I will see you there. But if you want to join me right now, then welcome, and let's get the cards on the table. We will start with a few oracle cards, and that wanted to come right out. It is the Cave. Let's get some tea leaf cards. We have Firecracker. Okay, excitement. We also have Four-leaf Clover. Great, good fortune. We have, let's get one from this deck. Two wanted to come out. Let's have a look at it. We have Alchemy and Self-Love, number 24 and number 25. This deck is actually very well shuffled, so it is not a coincidence, to be fair, that these cards would come out together. When you have successive numbers coming out, it speaks of a progression, it speaks of a development, so that is really great to see. Okay, what next? So today I will not be taking any reversals. If any card comes out reversed, I will just flip it around. And that card wants to come out. It is a magical map shifter. Okay. Let's get a few cards from my tiny deck. Okay, we have Jealous X. We also have Longing for Each Other. Let's draw some tarot now. Okay, a bunch of cards fell onto the table, but I don't need them right now. We have Nine of Pentacles. What else do we have? We have the Chariot. Okay. Very determined energy. We have the Hanged Man. We have a bunch of cards. King of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Moon, and Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And let me grab another deck. We'll get a little bit more tarot. All of these, okay. Let me make sure you can see everything. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and this deck is called the Weaver of Boons. Okay, let me do a quick check. Probably could push these up just a tad. Right. Now they should all fit in the frame. We have the Page of Wands, called the Child of Spells. We have again the Hanged Man, the card of suspension. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Hierophant, right? We have the Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, right, and two more cards. We have the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. All right, so let's put them over here to the side, both of them. And we will now finally just get a few channel messages and we will be on our way. We have, I'm trying to please you. I have so much hope for us. Look into my eyes, please. And how much longer until I can hold you in my arms? Okay. So, this has been your card draw, group 1. Thank you for sticking around, and I will see you in a moment with your channeled message from your person. Okay, see you in a bit. Hello, group 1. So, this will be your drunken channeled message from your person. I will be channeling in first person, so this is why I had to lay out all of the cards on the table. I will also try to account for all of the details in each version of the story. Remember, there's a lot of people watching, so if something doesn't quite resonate with you, that was meant for someone else, and you can just overlook that particular detail. And at the end, I will also try to give you a bit of an overview of how I felt while channeling from your person's higher self, the kind of thoughts and emotions that came up. But with that being said, let's just dive straight into it. Hi, I'm sorry to be messaging you this late at night. I saw you online, so I thought you might be up. Are you at home? Yeah, I'm at home too right now. I just wanted to talk. No, it's nothing serious. I mean, I guess it is. There's something I wanted to tell you, but I don't think I can tell you in person. I'm sorry, are you okay with having a chat? I know it's really late. I know I'm being a bit weird, but please don't hang up the phone. At least not until I'm done with this. I just need to get it off my chest, really. You know, there are some things that I haven't told you about myself. No, it's nothing bad, but I mean, it's been getting bad lately. I feel really stupid for saying this, even thinking this. I oftentimes look in the mirror and well, I think that there's not much I could give you. I mean, you're so cool and you're so independent. You've got everything you need and you're always looking out for your friends and you're so caring and loving, and I guess I may have misunderstood your behavior sometime. It was really the first time I saw you and it was like a firecracker went off in my head and I just couldn't get my mind off you, and I was hoping I'd get lucky and that maybe you'd feel the same way. But instead of asking you out, I just kind of kept it all to myself and really trying to be your friend and trying to please you. And what I discovered is that we really go together well. I mean, sorry for saying that, it came off as weird, but I really do think that you really get me, that I can really open up to you and that you would understand. It's like the connection goes beyond words, and sometimes I think you're just reading my mind, and I don't know if you've ever realized, but I've been getting feelings for you, and these feelings have grown more and more, and now I guess they're just taking over. And sometimes I wish you would look into my eyes and I would see that you might feel the same thing, but I have a lot of hope for us, but I don't know if I'm just deceiving myself. Many times I wanted to come your way and express everything that I'm feeling. I was really determined. I really came close quite a few times, but then I just started feeling silly and childish and really started doubting that there's any point in doing so. And I've been holding back. I've been in waiting mode and trying to get to know you better and see if there's any chance. See if you would even hint at being interested at all. I know that there's still some unfinished business with your ex, and I really don't want to interfere with that, even though I sometimes want to. Sometimes just want to come rushing in, and especially in those moments when passion takes over. But I know that wouldn't be right for you. I know it would be so inappropriate. And I know deep down inside that I just should stop wallowing in the sadness and self-pity and do something about it. I'm just scared that you will cut me off, even at the end of this call. I guess you might just block me, and that's okay. Although that would be very painful, because there were times when I envisioned a future with you. I'm sorry to say it like that. I do have a lot of hope. Sometimes I think that there's a bigger reason as to why we met. You have taught me self-love. You've always been so encouraging. And I think that I have transformed so much ever since I met you. The kind of progress I've seen in my life, the kind of things I finally got the courage, the confidence to do. I think it's all because of you. You gave me that motivation. Before, I used to go back and forth and not really taking life seriously. But now I have a sense of direction. And even if you don't want anything to do with me after this, I still want to take what I learned and make use of it as I move forward in life. I'm not used to being vulnerable like this. But the truth is, I really just want to hold you in my arms right now. I just wonder, have you ever felt the same way for me? Alright, group 1, so that was your message from your person. Wow, and I have to say, I really got very emotional. Especially when they were speaking of their thoughts in regard to the future, what they dreamed of, how they envisioned your future. It really brought me almost to tears. And even looking at all of the cards laid out on the table, I really do believe that your person's feelings are absolutely honest and genuine. I didn't get even the slightest hint of sneakiness, some kind of agenda, none of that. There's a lot of love on the table, and there is also a lot of self-doubt. Although I think that your person recognized the power of the connection. It could even be some form of soul connection, even though perhaps they don't have that concept in their mind, even if they don't believe in soulmates. Right here, right in the middle, we have the Two of Cups. We have the two souls recognizing each other. Two people who were meant to be together, or at least who were meant to meet in this lifetime. And along with that, we have the King of Cups, who holds so much love. They are essentially swept away by emotion. So I do get the feeling that your person has been holding back for a really long time, that there was a spark right from the very beginning, that perhaps there was a missed opportunity to actually make a move and make their intentions clear from the beginning, and before they knew it, it was already kind of developing into a different kind of connection, one of friendship. There was a lot of respect there, a lot of loyalty, and your person really put you up on a pedestal. But also what I can see is that you have been an important part of their own soul's journey towards self-development. And I think that they are very grateful to you for that. I think your person normally shows a great amount of self-restraint. I think the circumstances would really have to be very much out of the ordinary to get them to open up. I think that even if they had a couple of drinks, they couldn't get themselves to the point of telling all of this to you. It might take quite a bit more than that. The mood might have to be right, or something might need to get triggered in them in order to reach out. But I really do see that your connection has been instrumental in their own self-growth and transformation. So beyond all of the hesitation, beyond the lack of action, I really do see a person who has matured emotionally very much as a result of your connection, as a result of whatever they saw in you and whatever you had to offer them. So this is all I have for you today, Group 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it was beneficial. I'm wishing all the best to you and your person. I will be praying that they do reach out, that the two of you can have this conversation, and that you can talk about the future of your connection. But this is where I'll leave you for now. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe. I would love it if you could stick around for more. I hope you are having a good day or a good night wherever you are. Take good care, and I will see you next time. Bye! Hello, Group 2, and welcome. You chose card number 23, all tied up. And you also chose this ring. Let's put them both to the side. So this will be the card draw portion of your video. So if you're interested to stick around, then you are more than welcome to. But if you want to get straight to your channeled message from your person, there is a timestamp right below, so you can check that out. But I will first be getting all of the cards on the table. Okay, so let's see. What would your person say if they called or messaged you drunk? Well, we have two cards coming out here. We have the vessel and the womb, which to me have both a very similar symbolism, okay? Let's get some more cards. Okay, we have here bell with announcement, and then we also have butterfly, a change for the better. Okay, let's get a couple of these. All right, we have number 12, victim consciousness. And then we also have number 20, family and tribe. Okay. And then a couple of these. We have number 3, wizard of awareness. And I would like one more, just to make it symmetrical. All of your cards came out in pairs, so I think that's quite appropriate for group 2. Let's see, one more card here for group 2. We have number 51, moonlight. Moonlight. All right. Let's get some of these. We have joking around. We also have lack of trust. Interesting. What else? Let's get some direct channel messages from your person. We have, you've made me feel insecure. All of these back in, that's a lot. We have, I'm sorry for my mistakes. we have my heart is open and joyful. We'll get one more. We have there's other people to consider. Okay. Now, we'll get you some tarot and be on our way. So for group 2, drunken messages, we have the 9 of Cups. And I'm not taking any reversals today. We have 7 of Cups. We have 6 of Wands. We have 3 of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. And the World. Okay. I will grab another deck. Okay. Maybe this one. We have Knight of Wands. We have here 9 of Cups again. The Magician. 8 of Pentacles. King of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. One more card. And we have 2 of Cups. Okay, so these are all of your cards. I will now move on to the channeled message portion of this video. So I will meet everyone there. See you in a bit. Hello group 2 and welcome. So this will be your reading. This will be your channel message from your person. I will be channeling directly from their higher self and speaking in first person. All of the cards have been laid out on the table to make things easier for me, and really before we get into it, I just wanted to let you know that for your group, I'm really getting the feeling of a third-party situation. So if it's something that you are aware of, if it's something you know is happening, then this is definitely the group for you. So keep on watching. If this is something you don't know of at all, then I do recommend watching a different group or a whole different video, because this isn't about creating suspicions about your person. This isn't about creating discord. This is only for those people who require clarity, for those who want to see things from their loved one's perspective, so to speak. So let's keep an open mind and an open heart to all situations. Everyone here is worthy of love and deserving of love. And here in my readings, I want to offer full transparency. Yes. So with that being said, let's get directly to your channel message, your drunken channel message from your person, group 2. Hey babe, what's up? How's it going there? Yeah, I've been out with friends. I was just thinking about you. You know, I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and all of the great times we've had together. I just feel like I'm on fire every time I'm with you. And I know that at times I've been indecisive. I've been looking at my options. And maybe I was wrong in doing that. I just want you to know that being with you would be like a wish fulfilled. I'm really sorry for my mistakes. I'm sorry for everything that I did, all the ways that I've wronged you. You've also made me feel insecure sometimes, but I don't want you to feel sorry for me, and I don't want to feel sorry for myself. What I would like the most is for us to create a world where we can be together, where we can make it happen, where we can be victorious together. I've been trying to change, I've been trying to do better, so that I'm worthy of you. There's a lot that I've been thinking about. I can't think right when I'm in my feelings. I have to put my emotions aside and just look at everything with a clear head. Do you want this to be successful? Because I do. I'm ready to make it happen. I know that maybe at times in the past I've put you second, that I've entertained other people, and that wasn't right for you, I know, and I'm sorry. But I've been working on myself, and I've been working on making this happen with you. I know I've been giving you half-truths. At times I'm ready to give you the full truth right now. If you don't trust me, I understand. I totally do. Right now, I haven't shown myself to be worthy of trust, but I want to work on that. I want to rebuild that trust so you can believe in me. So you can see that what I have for you is real, and I really want to offer you my love, but most of all, I want to give you something solid. I want to give you something you can hold on to. I want to care for you, to look after you. You're so important to me. I haven't met anyone like you. Sometimes I stay up at night thinking about you. You're so special, we're such a good match, and you mean the world to me. I'm not ready to let this go. I don't want this to end. You thought I was joking around when I said that I went forever with you, but I wasn't. I really meant that. But I'm human and I do have my flaws. I don't want to let those define me anymore. There are other people to consider too. Family is important. Family is so important, but sometimes family duties can keep you away from the people you love. And now I know that I love you. And I want a future with you. I want you to be the parent of my children. I want us to have our own family together. This would be a dream come true for me. I want to put the past in the past. I'm tired of this sadness and feeling all tied up. I just want us to be together, but not just be together. I want us to let everyone know that we're together. I want us to show the world that we're a couple, that we're the real deal. I hope you can forgive me. I don't know if I can forgive myself, but I want to keep on moving forward. I want to change. I want you to know the truth about everything that's been going on. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to be honest. I really do care so much, and I only understood it just now. Wish I had reached out earlier, but I wasn't ready to face the consequences of what I've done. Please give me another chance. I want this to be family. I want this to have something real. Please let me know. Will you take me back? Alright, group 2, so this was your message from your person. So I could feel here a few issues I do get it that the two of you share some history, and there were times when there was a lot of doubt on your connection. Perhaps your person was involved with other people, and they tried to hide that from you. Perhaps they had some family commitments that they needed to tend to. I could feel some loneliness in the energy. I sense that this person I was channeling is quite attached to their ego. I feel that despite all of the times that they wanted to mention love, using the word love, their heart chakra is quite closed. It's almost as if they have not allowed themselves to feel that full, unconditional, all-encompassing love for someone. Because if they did, I think they wouldn't have engaged with any other person, with any other third party. I do agree that they hold you in very high regard, and they really feel that the connection they have with you is special compared to anyone else they have dealt with in the past. But at the same time, I sensed a certain degree of detachment, and also maybe just a little hint of cockiness, like they were expecting you to accept their offer, if that makes sense. Again, this will not necessarily apply to everyone, but I do want to make you aware it is you and you only who knows what is best for you and what kind of calling your heart has. And at the end of the day, your happiness does not depend on this person. But if you want them included in your world, if that would make you happy, if that would fill up your heart, then ultimately that is the right thing for you to do. I just wanted to make you aware of maybe the more subtle nuances in the energy, the things that kind of go beyond words, just to clarify on how the energy felt throughout this reading. With that being said, I hope it was helpful and beneficial. I hope you got something out of it. If you enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe for more videos. I will be posting pick a card readings every week. But for now, I hope you're having a good day or a good night wherever you are. Take good care and I will see you next time. Bye! Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. So today you chose card number 15 with appreciation. You also chose this bracelet. And the topic of the video is, what would your person say if they called or messaged you while drunk? I will be channeling directly from them, from their higher self. So for that purpose, I will be laying out all of the cards on the table before I start interpreting the messages. So we will do the card draw right now. If you are not interested in watching that, if you would rather just hear out the channeled messages, then you will have a link in the description below. Just go and click that link and you can skip straight to the message. But if you would like to join me right now for the card draw, you are more than welcome. So let's begin. I'll be drawing from just about the same decks as the previous groups. Of course, I will let the cards decide how many we get. We have the healer here and the siren. Alright, so that's an interesting beginning, and look at the colors on these cards. Let's get some tea leaf messages. We have tulip with great passion. Great passion, alright. That's actually beautiful. Okay, we have 4 of these cards. That's a lot more than I got with the other 2 groups. We have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, so yikes. We also have, oh, there's 5. Okay, we have tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. We have also apple, temptation will test you. Oh my goodness, there's something going on here with your group. Interesting. And throne, we have position of authority. Okay, so this is already looking very, very interesting. I wonder what all of the other cards will say. Okay, let's get these oracle cards next, and of course if you are interested on what decks I'm using, I will always be listing them in the description box below, usually in the same order that I have used them in the video, so I never really remember the names of the decks, even for the ones that I use most often. That's quite silly, but yes, let's get a couple of these cards. Okay, this one flipped. We got number 32, Phoenix Rising. Alright, so let's place it over here. No other cards wanted to come out, so we'll just go with that, and then we will get some of these cards too. And we have one, it's number 33, Peaks of Joy. Okay, then let's see, how about we do it like this? I think I have plenty of space. What is this? Third party. Alright. And what else? Posting for attention. Okay. I could get a little more eye contact. Alright. Alright, let's just get some channel messages and then some tarot cards, and we'll be on our way. So, can you see that? I'm secretly hoping you'll text me, okay? Usually when I'm filming group 3 and pretty much always a group 4, it's always very late at night, so the mood is, shall I say, just a little bit funky. Bear with me. But I can assure you, it's typically not my energy, but whatever falls on the table dictates how I interact with it, okay? So, oh wow, no one knows the real me, and I cherish our friendship, okay? And let me get just one more. Okay. I'm grateful for this opportunity. Alright, let's get the tarot now. And today I'm not taking any reversals, right? So if a card flips, then I will just turn it upright. So, what is there to know about group 3 and their person? What would their person say if they called while drunk? That card wanted to flip. Okay, so we have a Fool, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. What else? What else is there to know? What would they tell them? We have the Six of Pentacles. All right. And then we have Three of Cups, we have Four of Cups, we have Four of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords, okay? I will grab a different deck, we'll get some more cards, and then we will start interpreting your message and channeling directly from your person. Okay, so which one? Let's go with this. The other deck that I used with group 2 was kind of feeling a bit bossy. I don't know if you can say that deck was feeling bossy, but that's how it was. We have the 7 of challenges, which is the 7 of swords. We then have the 2 of wands. Okay. What else? We have the page of cups. We have the 9 of swords. We have 20, which is the judgment card. We have the king of pentacles. I'm always trying to get it right with this deck because all of the suits have different names. We also have the 10 of cups and the 6 of pentacles again. All right. So these are your cards, group 3. Hey, let's get one more. Let's get just one more to make it symmetrical. Symmetry is kind of nice when you're reading tarot. Let's just get one more card. Okay, it's that one. It's the world. All right. So these are your cards, group 3, and we will now move on to the message from your person. Okay, so I will see you there. Hi, group 3. So this will be your channeled message, drunken message from your person. I'm definitely getting the feeling for some reason that for your group it would be more likely a message than a phone call. I don't know why it is like that exactly. Maybe because so many cards wanted to come out onto the table, and I'm getting the feeling that this person wants to tell you a lot of things, but they wouldn't quite know how. I feel they think that if they would have this conversation face to face or even by phone, everything will come out like really confusing, and they wouldn't be able to express. Perhaps they would get very nervous and just give up on it. But I see them writing you a bunch of long messages. That way they could think through what they want to say and kind of drop it just for a moment, not have to deal with your reaction immediately. This is what I'm getting off the cards, but with that being said, let's begin. Hi. I know you're not expecting to be reading this right now. I'm really sorry for the long message. I hope you have the patience to bear with me and read until the end. I thought about sharing this with you, but I just never had the guts. I want you to know that I really cherish our friendship, and I have a lot of respect, a lot of appreciation for you. I hate to be crossing this boundary, but it's about something I can't contain anymore, and it's really eating at me. You know, to be fair, I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting anything from you. I just want to get it off my chest and maybe get some closure. And you can tell me to F off and leave you alone, and that's okay. I will do it. But first I just need to get it off my chest. I see you as a good friend, so I'm hoping you'll understand. You know, the relationship I've been in, I was deceiving myself throughout the whole time. There was no love in there, even though I tried to put up a front and show something different to the world, but it just didn't work out. I want to move on from that. I want to start over fresh and see what the world has in store for me. I deceived myself for way too long, and during that time I felt tempted, and I knew it wouldn't be right to act on it, so I didn't. But now that I'm breaking free and moving on. I'm finally ready to admit this. I've been watching you from afar and trying to get to know you that way. There's something about you I just didn't understand. I wanted to know more about. There's something special about you, and what I really mean by that is that you seem so mysterious yet so pure and joyful, and it keeps drawing me in. So what I'm trying to say is that I really like you, and it is more than what a friend would feel for you. I'm sure you understand. You've helped me heal in a lot of ways, and I think meeting you was instrumental in me making this decision to take a different road in life and move on from what was toxic and dysfunctional. I had to leave it all behind and build a new life for myself, but I don't regret it, not one bit, even though oftentimes I felt so anxious about all that was happening in my world, and I may have come off as indifferent, dissatisfied. Just so you know, it wasn't in regards to you. I was dealing with a lot. I had a lot on my plate at the time, and maybe I was feeling a bit down and depressed also. But even though it was hard, I was grateful for the opportunity to see things clearly, to really get to understand what's important for me. I was awakened to a new world. Before I was so closed off and I wouldn't give much to anyone. I kept it to myself and I kept my feelings hidden. And that I regret. But at least I got the chance to see things for what they were and try to rectify my mistake. And the thing is, I really want to offer you something solid. I don't know if you would take my offer. Maybe you understand now. I've been getting feelings for you, like more than a friend. I'm feeling a lot of passion, and also I'm always having such a great time when we're together. All the times that we had, I remember them fondly. I think about them often. Having you in my life was a great source of motivation, and perhaps it's wishful thinking, but sometimes I'm hoping that you will text me, that you will say these things to me, but I'm just being a coward. I know I need to make the first move. I know I need to take a step forward, so I'm doing so. You have no idea how many times I've written down and deleted and revised this message, and how much I hesitated because I felt it's not the right move. A lot of the posts that I've done on social media, I was just trying to get you to talk to me, and I know that's really stupid. Why wouldn't I approach you instead? Why wouldn't I come forward and ask you out and try to make things happen? I should have. I know I should have. I know that sometimes I haven't been giving enough, and perhaps it came off as if I was ignoring you. I wasn't. There was stuff to deal with, I know. It's not an excuse, it's a bad excuse. I should have made time. That's the thing. I know I should have. Maybe I was just afraid of being hurt. I hold a special place in my heart for you. I've had these beautiful dreams that, well, and we were feeling very happy together, and it's a bit like fantasy, because why didn't I do anything before? Why did I wait for so long? You're just so nice to everyone. I didn't want you to feel like you had to say yes. Please don't say yes just because you're feeling sorry for me. You are sovereign here. You have the right to say no. If you're not interested, I would totally understand. I've been waiting for way too long, and that was unfair to you. But during this time, I've also healed. I've healed a lot of my demons. I have healed a lot of my pains that I have carried with me for so long. And you've really been a part of that. So thank you. I will just end on that note. I just wanted to let it out. Just wanted to have closure. I would appreciate it if you reply to this. You don't need to comfort me in any way. But just say something so I know how to move on from here. Anything you do that I will understand. I hope you at least look my way if we bump into each other. Sorry for the awkward message. I will leave it at this. Alright, group 3, so this was your message from your person. And yes, they did have a lot to say. There was a whole story here. So they were seeing someone at one point in time, perhaps when the two of you met each other, and they decided to separate and move on. It seems that you have been a very big part of that decision. So it's really wonderful to see someone taking some steps to make changes in their own lives, in the areas that are dysfunctional and no longer serve them. I really feel that this person is extremely genuine, and although they have been hesitant about revealing their feelings to you, they have actually learned some very meaningful lessons along the way. So it's really awesome to actually see someone who is so much in touch with their own emotions. It takes a lot of introspection. It takes a lot of shadow work to really understand these parts of ourselves that perhaps are not so pretty to look at, but they are very much important to our character. And it takes a lot of courage and strength to heal and to move on, to try something new, to get a different perspective and a new attitude in regards to life. So I hope this message was helpful. I hope it was beneficial. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe for more. I post pick a card readings every week, so I'm hoping you will be back again. But for now, I'm wishing you a good day or a good night wherever you are. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye!